Did you know that the Sahara is full of life? It's hard to imagine that such an arid landscape, characterized by relentless heat and endless dunes, hosts over 500 species of plants. The Sahara Desert, often seen as a barren wasteland, showcases nature's resilience in the face of adversity. Many plants have evolved remarkable adaptations to cope with the harsh conditions. For instance, the date palm thrives by storing water in its thick trunk, while various succulents have fleshy leaves designed to capture and conserve moisture. Others develop extensive root systems that reach deep into the ground, seeking out hidden reservoirs of water. Furthermore, some plants feature waxy coatings on their leaves, reducing water loss by limiting evaporation. This diverse plant life not only supports the survival of numerous animal species by providing food and shelter, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining soil health, preventing erosion in this unforgiving environment. So next time you think of the Sahara, remember that it's not just a sea of sand, but a vibrant ecosystem showcasing the wonders of adaptation and survival. Why does pregnancy cause gingivitis in so many women? This condition impacts about 40% of pregnant women, with some studies showing it can even reach 67% to 100%. So what's going on here? During pregnancy, your body experiences significant hormonal changes, particularly increases in hormones like progesterone. These changes can make your gums more sensitive and prone to inflammation. As a result, some women may find their gums bleed more easily while brushing or flossing. It's essential to maintain good oral hygiene during this exciting time, as untreated gingivitis can lead to more severe dental issues. Regular dental checkups and professional cleanings can help manage this condition. Staying informed about pregnancy gingivitis is crucial for expectant moms, helping them ensure both their health and the health of their baby. Dive into Dean's Blue Hole, the deepest sinkhole. This stunning underwater marvel in the Bahamas isn't just beautiful, it's the deepest sinkhole in the world, plunging down a mesmerizing 663 feet. Imagine standing on the shore, gazing into this incredible blue abyss that seems to invite daring adventurers and curious divers alike. The sinkhole is surrounded by a sandy beach that creates a picturesque setting, while its crystalline waters shelter various marine life, from fish to vibrant corals. As divers explore its depths, they encounter unique underwater ecosystems and the thrill of diving into one of nature's wonders. Whether for thrill seekers or nature enthusiasts, Dean's Blue Hole offers unforgettable experiences and breathtaking views. Have you ever thought about what lies beneath the surface of the ocean? A dive into this sinkhole not only showcases the beauty of the Bahamas, but also reminds us of the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. Guess what really drives computer chaos? The I Love You worm, also known as the love bug worm, wreaked havoc when it spread in 2000, infecting millions of computers across the globe in mere hours. This sneaky piece of malware arrived cleverly disguised as a love letter email, tempting countless users to click the attachment. Once opened, it unleashed a flood of damage, copying itself to the victim's contact lists and sending the malicious email to everyone on those lists. This chain reaction created widespread chaos, disrupting businesses and personal lives. Experts estimated that the economic damage from the worm reached billions, making it one of the most devastating computer viruses in history. The incident served as a wake-up call for cybersecurity, showing just how vulnerable our digital lives can be. Have you ever wondered how such a harmless-seeming email could cause so much trouble? Curious about Lulik, East Timor's sacred houses? This local treasure, meaning sacred house in the Tetum language, stands out not just for its striking beauty, but also for its deep cultural significance. Lulik structures are more than just buildings. They are vital symbols of the Timorese people's heritage and traditional beliefs. With their tall, pointed roofs crafted from wood and palm leaves, each house is built entirely by hand, showcasing the incredible skill and dedication of the artisans. The construction process often involves family and community members coming together, reinforcing bonds and preserving age-old practices. Inside these houses, rituals and ceremonies take place, making them central to community life. The lulik is often adorned with intricate carvings and other decorations that reflect local folklore and history, providing a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Timorese culture. In a world that increasingly leans towards modernity, the lulik reminds us of the importance of tradition and community, not to mention the stunning craftsmanship that goes into each one. Did you know pollinators help grow your food? These amazing creatures, which include bees, butterflies, and even bats, play an essential role in our daily meals. In fact, they are responsible for 1 out of every 3 bites of food we consume. That's a lot when you consider how vital these tiny helpers are for food production. Pollinators contribute to about 75% of the crops we rely on, ranging from fruits and vegetables to nuts and spices. They ensure that plants grow and reproduce by transferring pollen from one flower to another, a process known as pollination. Without them, we would face a significant drop in the availability of many food items, and many flowering plants may struggle to survive. So the next time you enjoy a delicious apple or sip on a refreshing glass of lemonade, remember the hardworking bees and butterflies that help make it all possible. Imagine if these pollinators disappeared. What would our meals look like then? It's clear that they deserve our protection and appreciation. Is it really true that, why exactly do cows have 4 stomachs? This may seem unbelievable, but cows are fascinating creatures with a unique digestive design that enhances their ability to thrive on tough, fibrous plants. Technically, cows possess 1 stomach divided into 4 specialized chambers: the rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. This incredible system begins in the rumen, where billions of microbes ferment the grass, transforming it into fatty acids, which the cow absorbs for energy. Next, the partially digested food moves to the reticulum, where it's molded into cud. The cow regurgitates this cud for a second round of chewing, crucial for breaking down cellulose further. After this, the food passes to the omasum, where water and minerals are filtered and absorbed, helping the cow maintain hydration and nutrient balance. Finally, the abomasum functions like the traditional stomach, utilizing acids and enzymes to complete the digestive process. This efficient system makes cows exceptional grazers and plays a significant role in supporting entire ecosystems by recycling plant matter. Though they may appear slow, cows are like living bioreactors, expertly converting grass into energy, milk, and protein. Prepare to be amazed by Göreme's stunning frescoes. The open-air museum in Göreme, Turkey, is an extraordinary site packed with centuries-old frescoes that decorate its unique rock-cut churches. These vivid paintings emerged from the creative hands of early Christian communities, showcasing biblical narratives and embodying both artistry and devotion. As you explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site, each scene bursts with color and life, revealing the rich historical and cultural tapestry of those who once gathered in worship here. Remarkably well preserved, the frescoes transport visitors to a time when these artworks were central to spiritual expression. With intricate details painting tales of faith, each brushstroke reflects the skill of artisans who dedicated their talents to celebrating their beliefs. Through this captivating artwork, we can glimpse into the spiritual journeys of past generations. Isn't it fascinating how these masterpieces have stood the test of time, inviting us to appreciate the deep connections between history, art, and religion? A visit to Göreme guarantees an unforgettable experience, striking a beautiful balance between creativity and spirituality, captivating all ages. Did you know karaoke means empty orchestra? This fascinating term originates from Japan, where it perfectly encapsulates the essence of this popular pastime. When you step into a karaoke room, you're stepping into a world designed for fun and self-expression, allowing anyone to grab a microphone and sing their heart out to favorite tunes. The word karaoke comes from 2 Japanese words, kara, meaning empty, and oke, which is short for okisutora, or orchestra. This clever name highlights how karaoke lets people sing along with pre-recorded music, turning the spotlight on them, while the original artists take a back seat. You might find this activity in bars, homes, or special karaoke lounges, where scores of friends gathered to belt out classics or the latest hits. Whether you're a shower singer or a seasoned performer, Karaoke is all about enjoying music and having a blast with friends. So next time you're at a karaoke night, remember that you're participating in a delightful twist on musical traditions that's been embraced worldwide. Ever thought about why sleep is crucial for your brain? When we settle down for a good night's sleep, our brains embark on a remarkable journey of self-repair and detoxification. This process, known as autophagy, involves clearing out damaged cells and harmful toxins, ensuring our brain functions at its best. Just as we maintain our homes to keep them livable, our brains require a nightly cleanup to stay sharp and efficient. However, if you skimp on sleep, this essential cleansing process doesn't perform as well, leading to what many experience as brain fog. This mental haze can make concentrating or recalling information feel like a daunting task. Imagine waking up and feeling as if your mind is bogged down with mud and debris. Prioritizing quality sleep is therefore vital. It not only revitalizes your physical body, but also prepares your mind for the challenges ahead. As you lie down and drift into slumber, remember that you're providing your brain the invaluable opportunity to clean up and recharge, enhancing your clarity and cognitive function for a productive day. Believe it or not, longest hair belongs to Shakuping. This incredible achievement was recognized in 2004 when the Chinese woman set a Guinness World Record with hair measuring over 18.4 feet long. Imagine walking around with hair that could stretch the length of a bus. Shakuping's journey to this stunning record began when she decided to stop cutting her hair, allowing it to grow naturally over the years. Maintaining such long hair is not just about letting it grow. It requires dedication, special care, and plenty of time. From washing and combing to styling, her daily hair routine is a full-time job. This remarkable feat not only demonstrates the potential of human hair growth, but also highlights the cultural significance of hair in different societies, particularly in China. In some cultures, long hair symbolizes strength and beauty, and Shakuping embodies this idea perfectly. So next time you see a long braid or a ponytail, remember Shakuping's extraordinary record and the dedication behind it. You might be shocked to learn that Mansa Musa was incredibly wealthy. Mansa Musa, the emperor of the Mali Empire in West Africa during the 14th century, is often regarded as the richest person in history. His wealth was so vast that it not only elevated the status of his empire, but also caused economic disruption in the regions he traveled through. When he made a famous pilgrimage to Mecca, Musa generously distributed gold along the way, which devalued the local economies temporarily. If we were to adjust his wealth for today's standards, experts suggest it would dwarf the fortunes of today's billionaires. Musa's riches came from the abundant natural resources in Mali, particularly gold and salt. His reign helped put Mali on the map, showcasing the cultural and economic richness of West Africa during a time when European nations were not as powerful. Isn't it fascinating how his legacy still resonates today? Did you know that your lungs are huge? Surprisingly, when you spread out the surface area of human lungs, it would cover half a tennis court. This massive area is vital for our breathing. Inside our lungs, there's a complex network of tiny airways and millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These structures work together, much like a personal rainforest, to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Every time you take a breath, this intricate system allows oxygen to enter your bloodstream while expelling carbon dioxide, which is a waste product from our bodies. The sheer size of the lungs ensures that we can get enough oxygen to fuel our activities, whether it's running, dancing, or just relaxing. Understanding how our lungs function can help us appreciate the amazing ability of our bodies to breathe and stay alive. Isn't it incredible how nature has designed such a powerful system for us? You might be shocked to learn that Uganda loves large families. It's fascinating to discover that Uganda has one of the highest average numbers of children per woman in the world, with nearly 7 children born to each woman. This striking statistic stems from a blend of cultural, economic, and social factors that shape family dynamics. In Uganda, large families are often associated with wealth and prosperity. More children mean additional hands for farming or family businesses, directly impacting household income. Additionally, children are seen as crucial for supporting parents in their old age, enhancing the perceived value of larger families. Education and access to family planning also play crucial roles in family size, but can vary greatly across the country. Many regions may lack the resources for effective family planning, influencing decisions about family size. Moreover, Ugandan culture places a strong emphasis on the importance of children, viewing them as essential to social bonds and community cohesion. In this nurturing environment, families tend to embrace both the joys and challenges of raising many children, making each addition a source of pride and hope for the future. Here's something incredible about Discover the exhilarating world of the Iditarod. This incredible race, known as the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, stretches over 1,000 miles through the wild and breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. Held every March, it serves as an endurance test unlike any other, where mushers and their teams of sled dogs confront fierce winds, biting cold, and sometimes unexpected snowstorms. Picture racing across frozen lakes and deep snow, navigating through remote wilderness, all while temperatures can drop well below zero. The Iditarod commemorates the historic serum run to Nome in 1925, when brave mushers delivered diphtheria medication to save lives during a dangerous outbreak. Today, mushers dedicate years to training, with their dogs exhibiting not only strength, but also remarkable teamwork and loyalty. Spectators can cheer on their favorites at lively starts and checkpoints throughout the route. This thrilling race combines grueling challenges with incredible camaraderie, establishing the Iditarod as a powerful symbol of adventure, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and dogs. Are you ready to be part of this legendary journey? Is it really true that intelligence links to hair minerals? Recent research shows a fascinating connection between intelligence and the trace elements zinc and copper found in our hair. These minerals play a crucial role in how our brains function. Zinc is essential for neurotransmitter activity, which is vital for sending signals between brain cells. In contrast, copper helps produce the energy our brain cells need to operate effectively. While having more of these minerals doesn't automatically make someone smarter, the study suggests that proper nutrition can significantly impact mental performance. For example, diets rich in these nutrients might support better memory formation and overall cognitive abilities. This curious relationship highlights the importance of a balanced diet, not just for physical health, but also for keeping our brains sharp and ready to tackle challenges. So, next time you think about eating healthy, remember that what you put on your plate can fuel your mind as well. How can you ensure your diet supports your brain health? Ever wondered what a cow is worth? In an astonishing event, a Holstein cow was sold at auction for a staggering $1 in $300,000. This record-breaking sale highlights not just the impressive value of cattle, but also the importance of genetics in livestock. The cow, known for her exceptional milk production, was seen by the buyer as a golden opportunity, an investment that could lead to a herd of future prize winners. Livestock auctions often bring fierce competition, especially for rare breeds and high-quality animals, making record sales like this one a thrilling spectacle. Cattle that are genetically superior can produce offspring that also excel in milk production or other desirable traits, which adds to their value. This sale didn't just break records. It captivated the farming community and sparked discussions about the economics of ranching and animal husbandry. Who knew a cow could be such a valuable asset? Did you know that a shipwreck hides in paradise? Navajo Beach, often referred to as Shipwreck Beach, is not just another stunning location. It is a remarkable blend of natural beauty and intriguing history located on the small island of Zakynthos in Greece. This beach captivates visitors with its white sands contrasting against the dazzling turquoise waters. But the true highlight is the wreck of the MV Panayotis. In 1980, this cargo ship, laden with contraband cigarettes, found itself at the mercy of a violent storm, eventually crashing ashore and becoming an iconic relic. Over the years, the wreck has sparked the imaginations of many adventurers and photographers, making it a must-visit destination. The sight of the rusting ship against the pristine background creates breathtaking photographs and unforgettable memories. Getting to Navajo Beach is an adventure in itself. It is primarily accessible by boat, adding to the feeling of discovering a hidden paradise. Whether you're looking to relax on the beach or capture stunning images, Navajo Beach offers a unique experience that combines the allure of nature with a sprinkle of maritime history. Prepare to be amazed by Burger King's Moldy Whopper. In 2020, Burger King took an unexpected turn in their advertising by showcasing a Whopper covered in mold. This bold move aimed to demonstrate that their burgers contain no preservatives and are made with fresh ingredients. By letting viewers see the natural aging process of food, Burger King challenged the perception that fast food is always artificial and unhealthy. Surprisingly, this unconventional campaign resonated with many consumers, leading to a whopping 14% increase in sales. Instead of shying away from the idea of mold, the company embraced it to prove their commitment to real food. This daring strategy helped Burger King stand out in a crowded fast food market, proving that sometimes thinking outside the box really pays off. Here's a wild fact about the blobfish. Often dubbed the ugliest animal in the world, the blobfish has a surprisingly interesting story that dives deep into the ocean's mysterious depths. Found along the coasts of Australia and Tasmania, blobfish inhabit extreme underwater environments, sometimes over 1,300 yards deep, where the pressure can be more than 100 times greater than at sea level. This extraordinary adaptation allows the blobfish to thrive in conditions that would be inhospitable for most other creatures. Unlike typical fish, the blobfish is composed of a gelatinous substance that is less dense than water. This unique composition enables the blobfish to float effortlessly above the ocean floor, conserving energy while it waits for food to drift by. Their blob-like appearance, often seen as unappealing, is perfectly suited for their lifestyle, where swimming is unnecessary. Instead of moving around actively, they prefer to lounge around and leisurely snack on smaller prey, like shrimp and jellyfish. The blobfish illustrates how life can evolve remarkable traits in response to extreme environments, proving that beauty is often more than skin deep. What if I told you your ear bones are ancient? The human ear contains 3 tiny bones known as the malleus, incus, and stapes, which play a crucial role in hearing. Surprisingly, these bones are modified jaw bones from ancient fish. This fascinating evolutionary twist shows how our anatomy is linked to our distant aquatic ancestors. Millions of years ago, early fish evolved a structure that helped them hear better underwater. As these creatures transitioned to land, their jawbones gradually transformed into the tiny levers we rely on for hearing today. The malleus connects to the eardrum, while the incus and stapes further amplify sound vibrations before they reach the inner ear. This remarkable adaptation reveals just how interconnected all life on Earth is, highlighting the long journey from fish to humans. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that our ability to hear is connected to creatures that swam in ancient oceans? Did you know Bach had 20 children? Johann Sebastian Bach, the legendary composer of the Baroque era, led a life full of music and family. With 2 wives, he fathered a remarkable 20 children. While many might think that raising such a large family would be daunting, Bach embraced it wholeheartedly. Several of his children followed in their father's musical footsteps, becoming accomplished musicians in their own right. Among them was Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, who became known for his contributions to the transition from Baroque to classical music. This fascinating dynamic not only showcases the importance of family, but also highlights how musical talent can thrive across generations. Bach's legacy extends beyond his compositions. It's also about the rich family history that contributed to his influence in the world of classical music. Can you imagine the lively household filled with music and creativity? It's a reminder of how deeply intertwined family and art can be. Scientists recently discovered that, have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? It's a fascinating fact that this bustling city straddles both Europe and Asia. Located at the crossroads of these 2 continents, Istanbul is separated by the iconic Bosphorus Strait, which not only offers stunning views but also serves as a cultural and historical bridge. On the European side, you can explore vibrant neighborhoods teeming with life, featuring cafes, shops, and remarkable landmarks. The Hagia Sophia, a former church-turned-mosque, and the mesmerizing Blue Mosque are just a couple of the city's must-see attractions. In contrast, the Asian side provides a refreshing escape, with its tranquil parks and local markets that offer a taste of everyday Turkish life. This geographical division allows Istanbul to be a melting pot of diverse traditions, culinary delights, and architectural styles. As a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange for centuries, it attracts visitors from around the world. Whether you're enjoying a scenic ferry ride or strolling through ancient streets, Istanbul truly embodies the charm of two worlds intertwined, making it an unforgettable destination for curious travelers. Here's something incredible about broken bones. When it comes to breaking a bone, you might imagine that the initial snap is the worst part, but many people say the real agony comes later. Imagine this. You're having a fantastic day, maybe climbing trees or playing in your favorite sports, when suddenly you slip and bam, your arm is broken. It hurts like crazy, but what comes next could surprise you. Doctors often have to reset the broken bone to ensure it's healing properly, which can be an intense experience. Many who have gone through it describe the pain of resetting the bone as even more excruciating than the original break. The reason? When a bone breaks, your body is quick to go into shock, releasing adrenaline and natural painkillers. But during the reset, the doctor has to manipulate the bone back into its original position, which can trigger sharp pain and discomfort that your body wasn't fully prepared for. While the initial break is a shock, it's this careful adjustment that can leave people wincing and gasping. It's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies experience and process pain in different ways. Discover the enchanting, heart-shaped island of Galicinjak. This stunning little island in Croatia captures hearts with its distinct shape that closely resembles a heart. Nestled in the Adriatic Sea, Galicinjak is often referred to as Lover's Island due to its romantic look and beautiful scenery, making it a hidden gem for couples and adventurers alike. Although it spans just a few acres, its lush greenery and crystal-clear waters create a captivating backdrop, ideal for sailing, photography, or simply soaking in nature's charm. The island has no permanent residents, which means visitors can find tranquility far from the hustle and bustle of city life. If you're feeling adventurous, consider visiting this picturesque spot to explore its trails or enjoy a peaceful picnic while surrounded by breathtaking views. Who wouldn't want to share a special moment at a place shaped like a heart? Did you know Jesus might have been born in a cave? Traditionally, many people picture his birth taking place in a cozy stable filled with animals, but biblical scholars suggest it could have actually occurred in a cave. This idea stems from ancient practices in Bethlehem, where caves were often used as shelters for livestock. These caves provided protection from the harsh weather and predators. Furthermore, the Gospel of Luke mentions a manger, an animal feeding trough, and caves were typically equipped with such features. While this theory might shift how we visualize that iconic scene, it helps us understand the historical and cultural context of Jesus' early life. Imagining his birth in a cave allows us to connect more deeply with the humble beginnings of a figure who would go on to inspire millions. What do you think of this different perspective? Why exactly does reading about evil change our views? Studies reveal that immersing ourselves in stories about battle against dark forces can actually lessen our support for real-world practices that are considered morally wrong. For instance, when people engage with narratives featuring heroes thwarting villains, they are often led to reevaluate their own beliefs about morality. This powerful influence of literature suggests that storytelling isn't just entertainment. It actively shapes how we perceive right and wrong in our everyday lives. By exploring complex characters and their struggles, readers gain insights into ethical dilemmas, fostering a deeper understanding of morality. This phenomenon highlights the potential of literature as a tool for moral development, prompting readers to think critically about their own values and choices. Could the stories we choose to consume be steering us toward a more ethical society? Can you imagine a traffic jam lasting 12 days? In 2010, the Beijing-Tibet Expressway in China experienced a shocking gridlock that lasted for an astonishing 12 days. This monumental jam stretched an incredible 100 kilometers and was primarily caused by road construction combined with a massive influx of trucks transporting coal to Beijing. As drivers became stranded, a unique makeshift economy began to spring up right on the side of the road. Local vendors started selling food, water, and even toilet paper to those caught in the jam, turning a frustrating situation into a temporary marketplace. People swapped stories, played games, and tried to make the best of what was a very challenging situation. This unprecedented traffic jam not only tested the patience of thousands, but also became a striking example of human resilience and ingenuity in the face of adversity. Guess what really drives YMCA's incredible history? During the 1940s, the YMCA became a vital lifeline for many individuals, offering dormitory housing at its numerous locations across the United States. With over 100,000 available rooms, the YMCA's capacity far exceeded that of any hotel chain at the time. This monumental effort provided safe and affordable accommodation for people working in factories, servicemen on leave, or those just passing through. The organization wasn't just about athletics or community activities. It played a crucial role in supporting the well-being of thousands during a challenging era. The YMCA's commitment to providing shelter and community solidified its reputation as a safe haven. It encouraged camaraderie among guests, fostering friendships and support networks that have lasted for generations. Isn't it fascinating how the YMCA adapted its services to meet the needs of society so effectively? Here's something incredible about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true, the Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's flourishing oil export industry, which is one of the largest and most profitable in the globe. The vast oil reserves provide Kuwait with significant wealth, ensuring a robust economy driven by consistent revenue. Such financial strength allows the dinar to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the currency markets. Interestingly, Kuwait has made concerted efforts to manage its financial policies, successfully keeping inflation low and its currency strong. This strategic approach adds to the dinar's appeal for investors and travelers alike. Unlike many currencies that may fluctuate wildly due to economic downturns or political instability, the dinar has shown remarkable stability, preserving its value even in uncertain times. This stability means that holding Kuwaiti dinars gives individuals impressive purchasing power compared to many other currencies worldwide. Whether you're planning a trip to Kuwait or diving into global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar certainly deserves your attention. You might be surprised by financial status. Having no debt and a net worth of zero actually places you in a better position than 25% of the global population. This might sound counterintuitive in a world where wealth often seems tied to material possessions and financial investments, but it highlights an important truth about money management. The vast majority of people around the globe face substantial debt, whether from loans, credit cards, or mortgages. In fact, millions struggle just to make ends meet. By contrast, staying debt-free gives you a unique advantage and a sense of financial freedom that many desire. It means you're not beholden to lenders, which can be a major source of stress. Moreover, whether you're saving for future goals or simply enjoying life with fewer financial constraints, this stable position allows for peace of mind. So the next time you think about wealth, remember that financial health isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom from debt and the ability to make choices without financial worry. You won't believe this about roulette's eerie secret. It's true, if you add all the numbers on a standard roulette wheel from 1 to 36, you get a shocking total of 666. This number is famously known as the number of the beast from the Bible, giving roulette a devilish reputation that intrigues both players and onlookers alike. At a bustling casino table, where the wheel spins tantalizingly under flashing lights, gamblers are often unaware that they are engaging with a game closely linked to such spooky folklore. The thrill of chance in roulette is exhilarating enough on its own, but this biblical connection adds an intriguing twist that keeps people talking. While many players might dismiss the superstition as mere folklore, the blend of luck, anticipation, and that infamous number truly amplifies the excitement. This curious interplay of chance, strategy, and an ominous number invites players to ponder deeper meanings as they place their bets. In this game, even the unlikeliest of elements can stir our imaginations and keep the mystery alive long after the ball stops spinning. Ever thought about why Hawaii gets snow? You might picture Hawaii as a sunny paradise with beautiful beaches, but its tallest mountains tell a different story. Each winter, elevations like Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, which rise over 13,000 feet, experience snowfall. This uncommon weather occurs because, as the air rises up the mountains, it cools down significantly. At high altitudes, temperatures can drop below freezing, even in a tropical location. The snow can accumulate, creating a stunning contrast against the lush green landscape below. Interestingly, this snowy phenomenon is a reminder of Hawaii's diverse climate zones, which range from the warm coastlines to the chilly heights of its volcanic peaks. While most people flock to the islands for sunbathing and surfing, the winter wonderland atop these mountains offers a unique experience for visitors curious enough to make the trip. Imagine standing in tropical Hawaii surrounded by snow. How cool is that? So the next time someone mentions Hawaii, remember it's not just about sun and sand, it's also about snow-capped peaks. Guess what really drives the earthworm's heart power? The humble earthworm is a fascinating creature, and one of its most surprising features is its impressive cardiovascular system. Did you know that earthworms have 5 pairs of hearts? That's right. In total, they boast 10 hearts, which give them a huge advantage when it comes to pumping blood through their bodies. Each of these hearts is responsible for keeping the worm's blood circulating, which is crucial as they move through soil and consume organic matter. This unique feature allows earthworms to thrive in environments where they can be at risk of oxygen deprivation. The efficient circulation of blood helps transport oxygen and nutrients throughout their bodies, making them essential for soil health. By breaking down nutrients and aerating the ground, these small creatures play a huge role in maintaining the ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how much heart power they really have? Imagine the final notes of the Beatles' last concert. On August 29, 1966, the Beatles played their final live concert at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, marking a historic end to an incredible era. This wasn't just any show. It was the last time the Fab Four would perform together in a stadium setting, leaving fans with unforgettable memories. While thousands cheered for their beloved band, the truth was that behind the scenes, John, Paul, George, and Ringo felt the weight of their fame heavily pressing down on them. They faced not just the thrill of their popularity, but also the overwhelming pressures that came along with it. The noise of the screaming fans, combined with the challenges of delivering a flawless performance, made touring stressful. After this concert, they decided to retire from live performances, shifting their focus to studio work, which allowed them to explore new musical ideas without the constraints of a live audience. This bold choice paved the way for some of their most innovative and beloved albums, forever changing the landscape of music. You might be shocked to learn that Zuckerberg loves gray. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, is instantly recognizable for his choice of gray t-shirts and hoodies. This fashion choice is not merely a personal quirk. It stems from a deliberate strategy designed to optimize his productivity. Zuckerberg believes that choosing simple outfits can prevent him from expending valuable mental energy on trivial decisions. By wearing the same style every day, he can preserve his focus for more significant tasks, like managing a multi-billion-dollar tech company. This idea is linked to decision fatigue, a psychological phenomenon where making many choices leads to deteriorating decision quality. Interestingly, Steve Jobs adopted a similar strategy by wearing black turtlenecks, showcasing that influential figures often seek ways to streamline their daily routines. In addition, the neutrality of gray allows Zuckerberg to avoid the hassle of coordinating colors, further simplifying his life. So the next time you spot him in that iconic gray tee, remember this is not just about comfort. It's a calculated move to maximize his effectiveness and creativity. You won't believe this about lightning strikes. Every year, Earth experiences millions of lightning strikes, But one country stands out for its astonishing lightning activity. That country is Venezuela, particularly a region called Lake Maracaibo. This area is known for the Catatumbo lightning, a phenomenon where lightning flashes almost continuously for around 140 to 160 nights each year. The combination of warm, moist air from the lake and the cooler air flowing down from the mountains creates ideal storm conditions. While these impressive light shows can be breathtaking, they also bring challenges. Power outages and forest fires can occur due to strikes hitting trees and buildings. So whether you find lightning beautiful or scary, it's hard to deny its power and impact on our planet. Have you ever witnessed a lightning storm up close? Prepare to be amazed by Wole Amos's journey. Wole Amos is notable for far more than just his popular coffee and chocolate products. As the first African-American agent for William Amarissa, he broke barriers in the business world while steadfastly supporting his community. His incredible biography showcases a career filled with groundbreaking achievements. Imagine signing contracts with iconic artists like the folk duo Simon and Garfunkel, along with legends such as Diana Ross, Sam Cooke, and Marvin Gaye. Wole's skillful negotiations not only shaped the music industry, but also highlighted the influence of African-American talent during a pivotal time. His legacy serves as an inspiration, proving that, with determination, it's possible to make a significant impact in both business and the arts. How did he overcome challenges to achieve such remarkable success? Discover the Beatles' surprising final contract signing. It might surprise you to learn that the Beatles were not legally dissolved until 1974. This historical moment came when John Lennon signed the final contract while enjoying a vacation at Disney World in Florida. Imagine the iconic Beatle, surrounded by the magic of Disney, finalizing the end of an era that transformed music forever. This quirky detail adds a fun twist to the band's fascinating history, showcasing how even monumental decisions can occur in unexpected places. The Beatles had already left an indelible mark on popular culture, defined by their innovative songwriting and memorable performances. Yet, the fact that their official separation took place in a theme park adds a touch of whimsy to their legacy. So, the next time you think of the Beatles, remember this unusual piece of trivia. What could be more iconic than signing paperwork in the happiest place on Earth? Believe it or not, chip cards date back decades. The idea of using smart technology in credit and debit cards originated in the 1980s, but it wasn't until the late 1990s that EMV technology truly took off. EMV stands for Europay, MasterCard, and Visa, the trio of developers responsible for this innovation. The main reason for introducing chip cards was to enhance security during financial transactions, making it much harder for fraudsters to clone cards. Unlike traditional magnetic stripe cards that can easily be copied, chip cards generate a unique code for each transaction. This means that even if a thief could capture the data, they wouldn't be able to use it a second time. Today, you'll find these chip cards in wallets all around the world, enabling contactless payments and adding an extra layer of safety to your spending. Isn't it fascinating how a simple card can protect your hard-earned money? What happens when faith clashes with family love? In a striking case from Tennessee, a church expelled a devoted member after she had served for 60 years. The reason? Her unwavering support for her lesbian daughter. This mother faced a difficult choice when the church demanded that she publicly condemn her daughter's identity. Instead of bowing to pressure, she chose to prioritize love and acceptance, a decision that sparked intense discussions about the complex relationship between faith and family loyalty. For many, this incident raises critical questions. Should religious beliefs dictate personal relationships? How can a community balance adherence to doctrine with compassion for individuals? The mother's stand reflects a growing movement where people advocate for inclusivity and understanding within their faith communities. As more families navigate similar challenges, stories like this encourage open dialogue and highlight the importance of unconditional love, prompting us all to consider how we would react in such circumstances. How do we define loyalty when faced with conflicting values? Believe it or not, Kermode bears live in Canada. These unique creatures, often called spirit bears, are a rare sight, found almost exclusively on Vancouver Island. Unlike regular black bears, Kermode bears can have a striking white coat due to a genetic trait. This fascinating feature has led to their nickname, spirit bears, which connects to indigenous cultures that regard them as symbols of good luck and strength. Vancouver Island provides the perfect habitat for these bears, thanks to its lush forests and abundant salmon streams. The local environment offers plenty of food, allowing these remarkable animals to thrive. However, Kermode bears are endangered, facing threats from habitat loss and climate change. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect their habitat and ensure their survival for future generations. Observing these majestic creatures in the wild is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, making the allure of Vancouver Island even more captivating. Have you ever imagined encountering a spirit bear in its natural habitat? Did you know about NYC's Free Street Tree program? New York City property owners can actually request free trees from the Parks Department, which is a fantastic way to green the urban environment. This program encourages residents to take part in beautifying their neighborhoods. Not only can owners suggest the types of trees they'd like to see gracing their streets, but there's also a growing focus on selecting the right species that can thrive in an urban setting. Imagine walking down your street surrounded by lush, leafy canopies that help cool your home and improve air quality. Urban greening initiatives like this one tackle issues such as climate change and enhance community well-being. So if you're a New Yorker with a bit of outdoor space, consider getting involved in requesting a tree. Who wouldn't want to live in a greener, healthier city? Discover the wild rite of passage among Maui boys. In the Maui tribe of the Amazon, teenage boys undergo an intense initiation involving bullet ants, notorious for having the most excruciating sting measured by the Schmidt index. These brave adolescents wear gloves stuffed with these fierce ants, facing an incredible pain that can even cause hallucinations, vomiting, and temporary paralysis. This ritual isn't just about pain, it's a test of courage and resilience, meant to mark the transition into manhood. Instead of backing down, these boys prove their strength and spirit, understanding that enduring this painful experience is a symbol of their readiness to take on adult responsibilities. Participants emerge not only with sore hands, but also with a newfound respect among their peers and elders. Why would they put themselves through this? For the Maui, it's about forging their identity and embracing the challenges of life head-on. Why are certain dog breeds banned worldwide? It's a thought-provoking topic that stirs up plenty of debate. Certain breeds like pit bulls and Rottweilers are often restricted in various countries because of their historical association with aggressive behavior and attacks. These regulations arise from a desire to enhance public safety and prevent dog-related incidents. For instance, in the United Kingdom, there is a strict law prohibiting the ownership of specific breeds deemed dangerous, aiming to reduce attacks on humans and animals alike. However, many dog lovers argue that it's not the breed that determines behavior, but rather the training and socialization provided by their owners. They believe that responsible pet ownership can lead to friendly and well-mannered companions, regardless of breed. It raises an important question. Should we judge dogs by their breed or by how they're raised? As discussions around canine behavior continue, it's essential to consider both sides of the argument. Understanding the nuances of dog ownership can lead to safer communities and happy pets. Prepare to be amazed by Iceland's elf believers. In 1998, a surprising statistic revealed that more than half of Iceland's population believed in elves, or huldufolk as they call them. These fascinating creatures are part of Icelandic folklore, often described as magical beings living in rocks and hills. Many Icelanders hold these beliefs firmly, feeling a connection to the natural landscape and its mystical stories. This deep-rooted cultural heritage influences everything from construction projects to daily life, as some people consult with experts, called elf whisperers, before altering land where elves are thought to reside. The idea of these hidden beings encourages a sense of wonder and respect for nature among the people. The belief in elves isn't just an old fairy tale. It's a captivating part of Iceland's identity that sparks curiosity about how folklore shapes reality in our lives. Isn't it fascinating how culture shapes our perceptions? Guess what really drives panda keepers' passion? Caring for these adorable creatures is more than just a job. It's a rewarding experience. Panda keepers earn an annual salary of about $32,000, which may sound decent, but the real perks come from the special bond they build with these gentle giants. Their daily tasks go beyond feeding. They must provide love, attention, and ongoing care to ensure the pandas thrive. This includes monitoring their health, playing with them, and even maintaining their habitat to keep it as comfortable as possible. Plus, panda keepers receive free food, transportation, and accommodation, making it a unique opportunity for animal lovers. Imagine spending your days watching a panda munch on bamboo and playing in the sunshine. With all the joy and fulfillment in this role, it's clear why so many people are drawn to becoming panda keepers. Here's what actually happens when kidneys regulate urine. The kidneys are incredible organs, and one of their key players is a group of specialized cells known as the macula densa. These cells act like little sensors, closely monitoring the chemical composition of the fluid flowing through the kidneys. When the macula densa detects changes in substances like sodium or chloride, it sends signals to other parts of the kidney to adjust the amount of urine produced. If there's too much sodium, the kidneys will hold on to water, reducing urine output and helping maintain balance in the body. Conversely, if sodium levels drop, the kidneys will increase urine production, getting rid of excess fluid. This smart regulation helps control blood pressure and keep our bodies in equilibrium. So the next time you think about your kidneys, remember the vital role of the macula densa in keeping everything running smoothly. Guess what really drives our cats' food choices? Cats, or kuxing, have a fascinating and unique relationship with food that shapes much of their behavior and preferences. This bond has evolved over time, highlighting their adaptability as both hunters and pets. For instance, wild cats primarily hunt small mammals and birds using their keen senses and stealthy movements. Domestic cats, though they may not need to hunt for survival, still retain those instincts and behaviors. One reason they can be picky eaters is that their ancestors thrived on fresh, high-protein diets. Additionally, the strong smells from food can really catch their attention. After all, a cat's sense of smell is far superior to that of humans. Their specific dietary needs also affect their choices, as certain nutrients are vital for their health. All these factors combined create a complex web of taste and instinct that makes your cat's food choices much more than simple preferences. Here's a wild fact about human skin color. The amazing variety in human skin tones mostly comes from a pigment called melanin, which is controlled by our genes, particularly one known as MC1R. So why do people from different parts of the world have such distinct skin colors? Well, it all boils down to where humans evolved. Populations living closer to the equator, where sunlight is intense and ultraviolet radiation is high, developed darker skin. This darker skin acts like nature's sunscreen, protecting against potential skin damage. On the flip side, people in northern latitudes enjoy much less sunlight. Over generations, their skin has evolved to be lighter, which helps with the absorption of vitamin D when sunlight is scarce. Isn't it fascinating how our environment shapes our biology in such a colorful way? Hard to believe, but 50 million balloons can lift a house. Imagine your home floating into the sky, just like in the movie Up. This whimsical idea requires an astounding number of helium-filled balloons, over 50 million to be exact. Each standard balloon can lift about 14 grams. So when you do the math, that's how many it takes to lift an average-sized house weighing around 100,000 grams. While this concept is fun and sparks creativity, the reality is quite different. Think about the logistics. Filling, tying, and controlling millions of balloons would be a huge challenge. Plus, the cost would be astronomical, literally, and not to mention the safety concerns with having such a massive floating structure. So while it's amazing to dream about sending your house skyward, the practicality of using 50 million balloons to do it is pretty far from reality. You'll be amazed by C-Hub's impact on research access. Launched in 2011 by Alexandra Elbashian, C-Hub provides free access to over 88 million academic papers that often have hefty price tags. This platform has become a lifeline for students and researchers in underfunded institutions who struggle to pay for expensive journal subscriptions. Imagine being able to explore groundbreaking research without the burden of cost. However, C-Hub hasn't had a smooth ride. It constantly faces legal challenges and has even been blocked in several countries. Still, its community of users continues to find ways around these obstacles, highlighting the demand for accessible knowledge. As academic research grows increasingly crucial in solving global problems, platforms like Sci-Hub play a vital role in democratizing information and fostering innovation. So what's next for this game-changing resource? Will it overcome its challenges and continue to empower learners worldwide? Did you know the F and J keys help you type better? These small bumps on your keyboard are more than just a quirky design feature. They play a crucial role in touch typing. When you place your index fingers on the F and J keys, it's like finding a starting line for your fingers. From there, you can easily navigate to other keys by feel alone, without needing to glance down. This technique not only enhances your typing speed, but also boosts your accuracy, making it especially advantageous for professional typists who rely on swift and precise input. By mastering the home row, which comprises the keys A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, and semicolon, you can increase your typing efficiency and save time in tasks ranging from writing essays to coding. So next time you sit down at your keyboard, remember those little bumps. They're your secret allies in the quest for typing proficiency. Believe it or not, Japanese artists craft candy sculptures. In Japan, the fascinating art of amaze transforms hot sugar into incredible, edible masterpieces. The process begins with heating sugar to a sizzling 176 degrees Fahrenheit, making it soft and pliable. Artists then skillfully use tweezers and scissors to shape the molten sugar into intricate designs, from delicate flowers to playful animals. As they work, the candy begins to cool and harden, preserving their stunning creations for a little while. Each sculpture is not just a feast for the eyes, they can be eaten too. This unique craft combines culinary skills and artistic vision, allowing for beautiful treats that can be admired before satisfying a sweet tooth. Amishin showcases the Japanese tradition of meticulous craftsmanship and creativity, inviting onlookers to appreciate the beauty in something so fleeting. So next time you enjoy a piece of candy, think about the incredible work that went into making it a stunning piece of art. How do you feel about candy that's both beautiful and edible? Guess what really drives rubber's fascinating history? In the 18th century, rubber was a rare treasure, admired and sought after by Europe's elite. People often used it for luxury items like gloves, and even the earliest forms of erasers, all the while cherishing its unique properties. However, this precious material was quite limited. It wasn't until the 19th century that everything changed, thanks to Charles Goodyear's groundbreaking discovery of vulcanization. This process involved heating rubber with sulfur to enhance its durability and elasticity, turning it into a material suitable for mass production. Suddenly, rubber became accessible to everyone, leading to a boom in products like rubber boots, tires, and more. This transformation set the stage for today's global industry. Can you imagine a world where rubber was just for the wealthy? Let's uncover the truth about Texas's past. Much of what is now Texas was once known as New Philippines during the era of Spanish colonial rule. This fascinating name reflects the complex history and cultural influences that shaped the region. In the 18th century, Spanish explorers and settlers arrived, claiming vast territories, including present-day Texas. The name New Philippines originated from a desire to honor King Philip II of Spain. As Spanish settlers established missions and communities, they blended their customs with the native cultures, creating a rich tapestry of history that still influences Texas today. The legacy of New Philippines can be seen in various aspects of Texan culture, from architecture to food. Understanding this historical context allows us to appreciate the diverse roots of Texas, reminding us that the stories of the past continue to shape our present identity. Isn't it amazing how history can redefine a place? You might be amazed by China's stunning Rui Bridge. This incredible structure features a wavy design that not only captivates the eye but also creates a unique experience for visitors. Rising an astonishing 460 feet high, The Rui Bridge resembles a double helix gracefully suspended between majestic mountains. As you walk across its transparent glass floors, it feels like floating above the stunning landscape below. The wavy architecture isn't just for show. It represents both beauty and engineering genius, allowing the bridge to withstand strong winds and earthquakes. Thrill seekers flock to this architectural marvel, eager to snap photos and enjoy breathtaking views of the surrounding nature. Whether you're an adventure lover or an architecture buff, the Rui Bridge offers an unforgettable experience that combines art and science. Would you be brave enough to take a walk on its glass floor? Have you ever wondered why Donald Duck never wears pants? This question has intrigued fans for decades and even sparked quite a controversy. Donald Duck, created by Carl Barks, has been a beloved character since his debut. However, his trademark lack of trousers led to spirited debates about what is appropriate for children's content. Some parents and critics worry that a character without pants might send the wrong message to kids about clothing and propriety. Despite these concerns, Donald's adventures in comics and cartoons were allowed to continue. Interestingly, the idea that Donald Duck was banned due to his lack of pants became a myth that travels the world, entertaining people to this day. It adds a layer of charm to his character, reminding us that sometimes a little absurdity is what makes a story memorable. So next time you see Donald waddling around in his sailor outfit, you can appreciate the ongoing discussions he inspires. What if I told you about the phone charm craze? Phone charms took the early 2000s by storm, turning mobile devices into trendy accessories. Imagine colorful little trinkets hanging from your favorite flip phone, often oversized and eye-catching. These charms weren't just for decoration. They reflected personal style and interests, similar to how designer bags do today. You could find everything from cute animals to glittery jewels dangling from the little loop on your phone. While the ringtones playing from those devices were often far from desirable, the charms made a statement about who you were. Everyone wanted to customize their device, making it uniquely theirs. As technology evolved, these charming accessories faded away, but they left behind a nostalgic mark on the history of mobile fashion. Do you remember which phone charms you had? Did you know Egypt invented makeup for beauty? The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in many aspects of culture, and you might be surprised to learn they were among the first to use makeup. Dating back to 4000 BCE, they utilized a variety of materials to enhance their appearance and protect their skin from the harsh sun. Both men and women adorned themselves with eye makeup made from kohl, a mix of galena and malachite, which not only made their eyes stand out, but also served as a protective agent against eye infections. They often painted their eyelids green, showcasing their status and health. Lip color was created using crushed berries or ochre, while they also experimented with creams and powders. Makeup was more than just a beauty enhancer. It played a significant role in their spiritual beliefs. Many believed that by wearing makeup, they were honoring the gods and gaining their favor. This rich history reveals how makeup has long been intertwined with culture, beauty, and even religion in human society. Why exactly does drizzle feel different from rain? Meteorologists define drizzle as rain with tiny droplet sizes smaller than 0.5 millimeters. This difference in size is key. When it drizzles, the small droplets fall gently, often creating a fine mist that seems to float in the air. To tell if it's drizzle or actual rain, you can use a simple trick. Just observe if the droplets create splashes when they hit surfaces. If they do, congratulations, it's rain. But if you see no splashes, then it's just drizzle. This approach not only simplifies how we think about weather, but also combines scientific precision with our everyday experiences. So next time you step outside, take a moment to notice the type of precipitation you're feeling. Is it a gentle drizzle or a heavier rain shower? Understanding these weather patterns can give you a deeper appreciation for the world around you. Ever thought about why the ancient wheel fascinates us? This incredible invention is estimated to be between 5,150 and 5,350 years old, making it one of the oldest known wheels in history. Dating back to the late Neolithic period or the early Copper Age, It offers a glimpse into the world of early human innovation. The wheel changed the course of transportation and technology, allowing for easier movement of goods and people. Today, you can find this remarkable artifact in the City Museum of Ljubljana, Slovenia. Visitors and researchers flock to see it, marveling at how such a simple yet revolutionary object shaped our civilization. Imagine a time when the wheel didn't exist and how life would have been so different. The ancient wheel not only demonstrates human ingenuity, but also connects us to our distant past, inspiring curiosity about how such inventions propelled humanity forward. Hard to believe, but ships can sink from rage. In 1978, a tragic event unfolded aboard a Chinese destroyer that left a lasting mark in naval history. An officer, driven by intense emotions following a personal tragedy, made a drastic decision. He detonated the vessel's depth charges. This impulsive act wasn't just an isolated incident, it changed the fate of the ship and its crew. The explosion led to the sinking of the destroyer and the heartbreaking loss of 134 sailors. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of how human emotions can sometimes lead to catastrophic consequences. The mix of grief, anger, and desperation can cloud judgment, resulting in decisions that affect many lives. It's a somber lesson in the importance of emotional control and the profound impact of our actions, especially in high-pressure environments like the military. How do we learn to cope with our emotions in challenging situations? Can you believe your heart pumps so much blood? The heart is truly the hardest working muscle in your body, tirelessly pumping over 2,000 gallons of blood every single day. That's enough to fill a swimming pool in just a few weeks. This incredible organ beats more than 2.5 billion times in an average 70-year lifespan, which is like running a marathon day in and day out without a break. Each time your heart contracts, it sends oxygen-rich blood throughout your body, nourishing your organs and tissues while also helping to remove waste products. It's not just about quantity either. The efficiency of your heart is vital. It adjusts its pace during different activities, speeding up when you exercise and slowing down while you rest. That's why keeping your heart healthy with proper nutrition, regular exercise, and good lifestyle choices is crucial. Your heart works hard for you day and night. Doesn't it deserve some care in return? Have you ever explored a giant human body exhibit? Imagine stepping inside a massive replica of the human body where you can navigate through its intricate systems just like a cell. This incredible experience uses state-of-the-art GPS technology, allowing visitors to discover the wonders of human anatomy up close. You can wander through arteries, travel past organs, and even learn how cells communicate. The exhibit is designed to be both fun and educational, making it suitable for all ages. As you journey through, you'll encounter interactive displays that explain how various body parts work together to keep us alive. Whether you're a curious teenager or an adult looking to refresh your knowledge, this immersive adventure offers an unforgettable way to understand how our bodies function. So, have you ever thought about what it would be like to shrink down and explore the inner workings of yourself? It's an experience unlike any other. Did you know that the smallest wolves weigh only 30 pounds? These tiny canines are found in the Middle East, showcasing just how diverse the wolf family is. While most people might picture a robust, large predator when they think of wolves, the differences between various species are striking. In stark contrast to the petite Middle Eastern wolves, which tip the scales at around 30 pounds, larger wolves thrive in the colder regions of Canada, Russia, and Alaska, where they can weigh up to an impressive 175 pounds. This dramatic variation in size is not just fascinating, it reflects how wolves have adapted to different environments. Smaller wolves might be better suited to navigate dense terrains, while larger ones are built to hunt in the open, snowy expanses of the north. Isn't it amazing how nature shapes these incredible animals based on where they live? Can you imagine that Berembio discovered Mata's potential? In 1962, Berembio, a key player in resource exploration, received intriguing information about the Mata area. This region, located in South America, was recognized for its rich natural resources and prospects for mining and industry. The discovery set off a wave of interest, as geologists and environmentalists alike saw the Mata region's potential to contribute significantly to local economies and even to the global market. Many experts conducted extensive studies, hoping to uncover hidden minerals and materials that could drive technology and infrastructure forward. The Burembio's exploratory efforts reflected a crucial moment in understanding how resource management could shape regions, especially in terms of employment and sustainability. Over the years, the Mata area has continued to intrigue researchers and investors, raising questions about balancing economic development with environmental protection. What new discoveries lie ahead? Did you know that Antarctica holds most of Earth's ice? This vast, icy continent contains about 90% of all the ice on our planet. This immense ice reservoir plays a crucial role in regulating global sea levels. As the climate warms, the ice in Antarctica is melting at an alarming rate, which could lead to significant increases in sea level. If all that ice were to melt, coastal cities like New York, Miami, and Tokyo could face devastating flooding. Moreover, the melting ice contributes to changes in ocean currents, which can affect weather patterns far away. Scientists closely monitor Antarctica because its health directly impacts the Earth's climate system. Understanding how and why this ice is melting helps us predict future changes and challenges in our environment. So the next time you think about climate change, remember that what happens in Antarctica could change life as we know it. What can we do to help? What if I told you ants invented farming first? Long before humans learned to cultivate crops, ants were already mastering the art of agriculture. Specifically, leafcutter ants have been growing fungi for food, proving that nature's innovators come in all sizes. These clever insects cut leaves into tiny pieces and carry them back to their underground homes, where they cultivate a specialized fungus that becomes their main meal. Their farming skills are surprisingly sophisticated. They manage the humidity and temperature in their nests, ensuring the perfect environment for fungus growth. They even regulate the chemical balance to keep their crop healthy. This incredible relationship shows a unique example of cooperation, as the fungus serves as food for the ants, while the ants provide the fungus with nourishment and protection. Isn't it amazing how different species can share such a beneficial relationship? Next time you see an ant, remember that it might just be a tiny farmer at work. What if I told you about a water level mystery? In 1963, a noteworthy assessment took place in the Mata area, focusing on its water level efficiency. Scientists and engineers set out to explore how well the region managed its water resources. They aimed to determine the effectiveness of local systems in controlling water flow, a critical concern, especially in agricultural areas where irrigation plays a vital role in crop yields. The findings from this assessment were significant, as they provided insights into water management practices that could enhance productivity and address challenges posed by drought or flooding. Understanding these water levels not only helped farmers optimize their irrigation techniques, but also allowed local governments to plan better for future water needs. Even today, the lessons learned in 1963 continue to influence modern water management strategies. Isn't it fascinating how past assessments can shape our water use today? Did you know household items came from war innovations? After the war, many products initially designed for military use found new life in our homes, transforming personal hygiene practices. For instance, items like nylon, which was used for parachutes, became popular for making toothbrushes and other grooming tools. This shift didn't just make products more accessible, it revolutionized how we think about hygiene and cleanliness. Companies recognized the potential to repurpose durable war materials, leading to a boom in consumer goods that we now take for granted, such as disposable razors and shampoo bottles. This clever recycling of wartime technology into everyday essentials highlights a fascinating chapter of manufacturing history, reminding us that necessity often drives innovation. It's amazing to think how these changes continue to shape our lives today, isn't it?